So my favorite Superman has to be from the 1980s, and that's Christopher Reeve. I've tried to get into the newer stuff, like when Henry Cavill played Superman in Man of Steel, but it was just, he had the look, and it could have been great, but it was just so dark, and I just don't know that it worked for Superman, especially when he fought Zod and they literally destroyed Metropolis, and who knows how many people died from their battle. Which, if you watch the original Supermans and Superman 2, when he fights Zod and the other two supervillains, he does everything he can to lead the fight away from Metropolis. So because he doesn't want the people to be harmed. I feel like that's more like Superman. But if you've never watched those movies or classics, the first and second one especially are very good. You have to overlook the effects of the time, but just keep in mind that in 1978, when the first one was made, I believe that was the year, they didn't even know how they were going to make him fly on screen. So if you put the effects into perspective for that time, the practical effects are amazing. Of course, they look dated today, but the storyline and everything is amazing. There's so much emotion to those movies. Of course, there is a director's cut of 2 also that's a little more serious toned than the theatrical cut. And then you got parts 3 and 4. Now, part 3 is campy, but I have a soft spot for it. Richard Pryor is in it, and it's very comedic. And like I say, campy, but I grew up watching it a lot as a kid. I was probably like 8, 9 years old, so it was on cable all the time. And there's also a cool part in it where Superman turns bad. He gets some bad kryptonite, and he ends up becoming kind of a bad Superman, which is kind of cool. And then Superman 4, if you like really bad B movies, Cannon Films was known for B movies back then, and they made Superman 4. The effects are horrible. You can even see the cables if you freeze frame some scenes with Superman flying. They didn't paint the cables out right. There's a lot of horrible effects in it. The story is very broken up because they cut so much of the film out. So yeah, check it out if you really like bad B movies. But yeah, love the old Supermans.